I welcome everyone. Trusova was not allowed to attend a meeting with fans, which she wanted to hold during the competition. The event was not agreed with the organizers of the tournament. The term steal the show in relation to figure skating is never new. From the last final of women's single skating in Beijing, when Sasha Trusova stole the triumph of the champion Anna Shubakova with her breathtaking skate with 5 quadruples. Today's attempt to captivate viewers into the sub-tribune for the announced autograph session, I don't know who exactly suggested Sasha to do this, is another confirmation that history, if it repeats itself, then the second time only in the form of a farce. Because that Sasha with 5 quads, that Sasha, who is ready to fight with anyone, that Sasha, charged with results, has been gone for almost a year now. I really want her to come back, but definitely not with Mercher dogs. Wrote Alina Zagitova, the only Olympic champion of the USSR and Russia in diving from a height. The girls were beyond praise. I think that the figure skating festival took place, cheered everyone up on Sunday. Lizita Tamasheva, our empress, pleased once again, Adelia Petrosian worked wonders, and Sonia Akateva put a bullet at the end. She was unsurpassed. It is possible to develop the Channel 1 Cup further. This is already a traditional event for us. Maybe next season they will take into account the points and dancers, said Inna Goncharenko, honored coach of Russia. Kamila Valieva summed up the results of the first Channel Figure Skating Cup, in which her team, They Won't Catch Us, took second place. The team of Alina Zagitova Red Machine won. Alina was congratulated on the victory, but what can you congratulate you on? What do you congratulate me for? What exactly did I do? I am a captain by name, but our athletes did all the work. I would like to congratulate them. Yes, something did not work out for someone yesterday, for someone today, but this is normal, this is life, this is sport, the ice can be slippery. They will work. Therefore, I am just glad that I was surrounded by such excellent athletes at this tournament. Everyone treated each other very well. Everyone supported each other. I would also like to say a big thank you to the fans who supported all our chants, yelled with us, asked us the topic with chants, and in general, they did a lot in this competition. Was it emotionally difficult to be a captain? Root for everyone, worry. As it turned out, yes. To sit from the very beginning to the end, root for everyone, sincerely worry. Although I didn't skate on ice, I left all my emotions, as if I skated both free and short. You can't say that you're upset. Is it possible to say that the main thing for you here was not victory, but participation? Those who compete get upset, and we get high. This is the most important thing for which this start was invented, this show, so that both the audience would like it, and the athletes would be interested. This is the main goal. I think it has been achieved, said Valieva. Olympic champion Alina Zagitova summed up the results of the first Channel Figure Skating Cup, in which her Red Machine team won. How can it be boring to win? Are you bored of being a journalist? I'm happy with the competition. All athletes tried very hard, gave their best. I am also grateful to the rival team, because they also gave their best. Everyone supported each other and were a real family, said Zagitova. Zagitova hopes that she will soon be able to go to Japan. Japan is my second home, because a lot of things connect me with it. For example, my dog, which Shinzo Abe brought to Russia especially for me, was presented to me. It was a friendly bridge between Russia and Japan, so I have only the most pleasant memories of Japan. I hope to be able to go there soon. The fight between the Red Machine and their rivals once again failed. As Peter Gumenik said, practice shows that red is the color of victory at the first Channel Cup. Moreover, the Russian single skater guessed the difference. He said that there would be 70 points, it turned out to be 68-77. But it hardly makes sense to blame only the compositions. The lineups were nominally equal, but turned out to be unequal on a particular weekend. And how it all started. Kamila and Alina chatted nicely in the stands area of their teams an hour and a half before the start of the competition, laying out posters and toys. Zagitova, and it was obvious, wanted to win. There is a suspicion that Valieva generally learned about captaincy just before the competition. Samalkina appeared on the list of participants at the last moment and until recently had no idea about her status. Knowing Channel 1, they would certainly not mind making a hype remake of Zagitova vs Medvedev. But there are no more arguments in favor of this version. Apart from Zhenyu's sad eyes in the frame, there is nothing to hide. 2 hours before the start of the competition, Zagitova and Valieva came to the hall to equip their stands. Alina came first and for a long time shifted back and forth all kinds of fish and other accessories. But it's all unimportant and overplayed. Zagitova won primarily because her skaters approached the tournament in the best shape. During the New Year holidays, athletes really can afford more than usual, so not everyone came out of them in the best condition. Perhaps it so happened that here in Algumenik in the free program turned out to be stronger than Semenenko and Samara Ignatova. Although it is interesting that both programs won blue among men Mazalev and Aliev, among pairs free, Bykova Kozlovsky, among women short Muravyova. That is, according to the programs, it was the Valevites who won, and if the system were different, the Red Machine would not be the champion. The Reds could break away on Sunday immediately, still in pairs, but the New Year's miracle was handed out by Bykova Kozlovsky, who, like at the Russian Championship, beat Mishina and Galyamov in a free program. Both of them fell from the release, but Sasha and Dima were cleaner in other elements, and learned before the season the senior combination 3-2-2, which is more expensive than 3-1-3. Next came the men, and here again the Blues were very close, thanks to the failure of Alexander Samarin. The most experienced Russian single skater of the tournament stuck a quadruple Lutz, and confidently went almost 200 points. But the last 3 jump elements almost ended in injuries. Aliev won the arbitrariness, who on Saturday was not even at the bottom, but at the bottom the European champion corrected me in this wording. In general, Dima was, as always, eloquent and garrulous, and even told how, in his youth, he once left 2 teeth on board during a rental at the Ukta Cup. But for women it turned out of the box. The Red Machine won by the sum, which already led to the last type of 28 points. Among women, Akativa deservedly became the first, and in total Muravyova looked good, who collected gold and silver in 2 programs. But in a good way, Trusova won the women's tournament. Why? Right during the women's free program, Alexandra took and wrote to her 200,000 subscribers Telegram channel that she was waiting for everyone for an autograph session at a store with her own attributes. Bold spots began to appear on the stands, both on the upper and lower tiers. Trusova's fans are a solvent group of the population, and not just schoolgirls without their own income. Trusova then announced that she was not allowed to attend her own fan meeting, whatever that means. Finally, people managed to gather. The head count showed that there were 199 people in the queue, but the flow continued to arrive. Zagitova also gathered a crowd at the end of the tournament from her teammates. They rocked her, jumped with her. But the feeling of being programmed did not leave in all this. Valieva is not Medvedeva, and did not talk about non-recognition of defeat. But maybe you should think about renaming commands. The team of Alina Zagitova received 11 million rubles for the victory. The team of Kamila Valieva earned 9 million rubles. The prize fund of the first Channel Figure Skating Cup totaled 20 million rubles. Friends, thanks for watching, subscribe to the channel.